everybody, welcome to Houzz for Builders. So what I'll do is guide you through a couple of things that you need to set up in your account in the Houzz profile, but also the Houzz Pro platform. So a little bit of an introduction on things you need to action. The first thing we'll go through is the Houzz profile. So depending on your subscription level, your profile and your Houzz Pro platform might look a little bit different. But if you have any questions on what you do or don't have access to, feel free to reach out to support for starter and essential accounts and your client success manager for ultimate accounts. So with the Houzz profile, the first thing we want to do is go ahead and build up our content. So that includes uploading a logo or a photo of yourself and your team, going ahead adding in your standouts, which includes things that you want to highlight or offer about your business. Below that, we've got our highlight video, which is another premium profile feature, which allows you to pretty much combine everything on your Houzz profile into a short 60-second video, which will auto-populate on your profile slideshow, which is really great for homeowners as it does look really put together and professional. Below that, we've got our projects. So of course, you can upload projects on previous projects, current ones you're working on, to reflect your work. So when homeowners come on your profile, they can open up each project and have a look at the images and videos that you've attached with it. Below that, we can go ahead and request reviews. So these can be from previous clients, even other professionals that you've worked with. It's really important that we get these testimonials because it is the number one thing that homeowners look for when hiring a pro. Below that, we've got our idea books that you can add on to your profile as well, which are really great to have some saved ideas. You can make this private or you can have them public on your profile. We've got a couple more bits of information that are quite handy, so you can access that by clicking on Edit Profile in the top right hand corner. So that's going to allow you to come in and set up information. For example, if your company name changes, you can come in and edit your professional firm name. If your category under the Houzz platform changes, as we've got access to all of our fine professional categories here, you can go ahead and edit that. You've got the option to change your first, last name, license number, professional information, business description. So this one here is quite important as it does auto-populate in the very top of your profile. We've then got the option to add in services provided, areas served, as well as the option to add in custom options as well. So simply type and click on add, and it'll automatically have that ticked to auto-populate on your profile. Below that, we've got our budget limit, typical job costs, all designed to show your client or potential client what kind of jobs that you accept and what they should expect while working with you. We've then got our photos which appear in the directory listing, so you can go ahead and customize your existing images that are being displayed in the directory. Once you've edited all that information, go ahead and click on update and that'll auto-populate on your profile. So we can go back into your Houzz, and to see exactly what homeowners see when they view your profile, just click on preview public profile in the top right hand corner. And that way you'll be able to know, okay, awesome, it's set up how I like, and if needed, you can make any changes from there as well. Perfect, so that's just a super quick rundown of the Houzz profile. Of course, if there are any questions, feel free to reach out and we'll be able to walk you through anything you have. So what we'll do now is go into the Houzz Pro platform. To do that, click on Go to Houzz Pro in the top right hand corner. And that's going to navigate you to your Houzz Pro portal. So this is a really great place to pretty much manage your existing or potential projects moving forward. So the first thing I recommend when you come into Houzz Pro is actually bookmark this tab. So we've got that favorited star. That way, anytime you want to go into the Houzz Pro platform, you don't have to navigate and search it up via your bookmark bar. You can just go ahead and open it up from your saved bookmarks. Second thing I recommend doing is going through your account settings and making sure that you're set up for success. So the first thing we need to do is click on our settings icon. We've got a quick access options here, or you can click on see all settings to have a look at more of a tiled view. The account settings allows you to ensure that your logo is up to date and if needed, edit any company information which auto-populates from your profile. So if you click on profile settings, that's going to bring you back into your Houzz profile edit stage. So if you needed to make any changes, you can do that from there. Below that, we've got billing. So if you sign up and maybe 6 months down the track, your card expires, rather than having to contact someone to update that for you, you can just come into your account, select billing, and update the card on file that you pay for your subscription with. Below that, we have Subscription Manager. So this is where you can come in and access all of the invoices that you have previously paid for month by month, or for the year in full. You can download those invoices, or you can just have a look at your current subscription details, as well as if you're on a free trial, you can cancel it from within here. Below that, we've got Financials and Accounting. So this is allowing you to structure your documents to be inclusive or exclusive of GST by default. You can change this from document to document, but this is just your default setting. You've also got the option to add in your GST rates here. So 10% GST, 15%, you can add in multiple and set one as your default. Below that, we've got Teams. So this is where you can come in and invite team members to access your account. So depending on your subscription level, you've got access to a certain amount of team members. You can invite them and they can actually collaborate with you on your projects, and as admin, you can set up what they do or don't have permission to. For example, maybe you don't want certain team members to access your invoices, but you want them to access your estimates. You can also invite subcontractors and suppliers in the section here as well, and that way they can come in and collaborate on your projects and access the timeline tool, daily logs, just making sure that you're up to date with what they're working on and they're up to date on when you need them on the project. Below that, we've got Calendar. So this is going to allow you to open up and sync your calendar with Houzz Pro. So that way you can come in and start scheduling meetings with potential clients or existing clients to be on site, maybe on Zoom, phone call, however you want it to be set up. Like I said before, you can click on See All Settings, and that's just going to give you more of that tiled view of all of those options here. The next thing we have is our navigation bar at the top. So this is where you'll be navigating through during the life cycle of your projects. So the first option we have is Marketing. So this is going to give you access to your Houzz profile that we just went through. If you're on the Ultimate package type, you've got access to your advertising settings. Below that, we have our Houzz profile settings, which gives you analytics on your strength of your profile, how many views you've got, so on and so forth. Below that, if you're Essential or an Ultimate account, you have access to your website where you can view it or make any edits. Next, we've got our leads. So this allows you to communicate back and forth to all of your potential clients in the one place. So with your leads, you can organize them per stages to ensure that you're keeping on track of where all of your leads are at. You can go ahead and view all of the leads that have been converted into projects, any leads that you've put on pause for a while, or any leads that have been archived. But here you've got all of your potential clients in the one spot to ensure that you and your team are on top of the projects. We've then got our Projects tab. So this allows you to view all of your existing projects in the one place, click into their title to access them, or create new projects in the top right hand corner. You've also got the option to view your timeline tool, which allows you to view all of your existing projects in the one spot to ensure that they may or may not overlap. You've got the option to add in your client library. So this is where you can access all of your existing clients that you've already added into the software, as well as adding new ones, or come in and import and export an existing client list. Same thing with your vendors. So this is where you can come in and add in all of your vendors, so when you do create your purchase orders, they are sent to the specific vendor. So here we've got all the vendors' details. We can come in, add in new ones in the top right hand corner, or click on 3-dot options, import, export, or manage the categories that your vendors are listed under. You can also view all of the purchase orders that exist under each vendor as well. Next, we've got our finances. So this is going to allow you to view all of your financial documents across all of your projects. So rather than selecting into a project, hopping into the Invoice tab or Estimate tab, this is going to give you quick access. So like I said, you can see they're all across different projects. If you wanted to organize them per maybe total, payment due, the status, so you can see what's been paid, invoiced, or still draft, you can do that as well. You can also search by the type. So here we've got active, archived, or all. We can also organize per status. If you need to follow up with all of the ones that have possibly been partially paid and not paid in full, you can come in and organize that way, so you can ensure that you're on top of all of your payments. We can also do that on the very far left by navigating to invoices, our variation orders, and purchase orders. So again, ensuring that we are keeping on track. We've also got time and expenses. So this is going to allow you to track your time to ensure that if you are billing for your time, you can do that here. So you can manually track your time by selecting new entry in the top right hand corner, or you can click on the stopwatch icon and actually track your time as you go. So once those have been tracked, you'll be able to come in, click on those time entries you've created across all projects, and generate an invoice to each client. If you have generated an invoice for specific time billings, you'll see your invoice tab here. You can also export your list. So if you wanted to organize it per maybe service, you can do that and then export your existing list here. You've also got the ability to track expenses as well. Next, we've got design. So here we've got our mood boards and we've got floor plans. So you can create as many mood boards and floor plans within your projects and then go ahead and send them off to your client. So just ensuring that your clients have that visual aid for what their guidance of their project is. Next, we've got our library. So this is going to look a little bit different based on everyone's subscription type, but you can come in here and access all of the line items you've got. Depending on your subscription type, you've also got access to your templates and each categories of every line item you've added. So this is your essentially your library of all of your parts. So you can come in here and create new items, or you can create new items on your documents as well. So up to you on how you want to add them in. But as soon as you add in one item, it always saves into your library until you come in and remove it. So that's a summary of all of the tabs and access you've got access to in the Houzz Pro platform. Along the way, if you have any questions, feel free to click on that help button and access the help center, which is going to give you access to webinars, articles, how-tos based on whatever you have searched up. So if you wanted to type in invoice and search that up, or navigate through our quick access here, you can come in and open up all of the documents associated with that title. You've also got Contact Us. So this is going to allow you to reach out to the support team. So if you have any questions about anything, you can come in here, submit a support request, or send feedback, and that way we'll be able to reach out to you within 1 to 2 business days. I hope that gives you a bit of confidence to go through your Houzz Pro platform. Feel free to jump in, start creating a couple of projects and leads, and get started on your Houzz Pro journey.